To begin this question, we determine what is the number of atoms of gold that are in 12 kilograms of gold. For that, we have to use Avogadro's constant that tells us that in 1 mole of gold, there are 6.02 times 10 to 23 gold atoms. So it goes as follows. In 1 mole, we have 6.02 times 10 to 23 atoms. Therefore, we now have to discover how many moles of gold are 12 kilograms. For that, we have to use this information. This information tells us the following. It tells us that 1 mole of gold has 197 grams. So now we can do the following. 1 mole has 197 grams. Let me convert to kilograms by multiplying by 10 to the minus 3. And now, X moles are present in 12 kilograms of gold. Then, doing the cross multiplication, we get that 0.197 times X is equals to 12. So X is equals to 12 divided by 0.197. And this is the number of moles of gold in 12 kilograms of gold. Now, we grab this result and use here, because now we have 12 divided by 0.197 moles of gold, and that number of moles of gold has Y atoms. Again, do the cross multiplication to get that Y is equals to 12 divided by 0.197 times 6.02 times 10 to 23. Now, to calculate the charge in all electrons, we have to do one thing, which is the following. Notice that each gold atom has 79 electrons. Therefore, we can say that one atom has 79 electrons. Then, 12 divided by 0.197 times 6.02 times 10 to 23 atoms has W electrons. Do the cross multiplication, and then the number of electrons is equals to 12 divided by 0.197 times 6.02 times 10 to 23 times 79. And this is the number of electrons. And finally, remember that the charge of each electron is given by minus 1.602 times 10 to minus 90 coulombs. Before finishing the question, let me organize the board. Okay, so this is the number of electrons in 12 kilograms of gold. Now, to discover what is the net charge of those electrons only, all we have to do is multiply the number of electrons by the charge of each electron. And then, the charge of all electrons is equals to minus 1.602 times 10 to minus 19 times 12 divided by 0.197 times 6.02 times 10 to 23 times 79. And this results in a charge of approximately minus 4.6 times 10 to the 8 coulombs. This is the charge of all electrons contained in 12 kilograms of gold. Then, for the second question, it asks us what is the net charge of those 12 kilograms of gold. This is a very easy question because a gold atom has 0 net charge because it has 79 electrons and 79 protons. Therefore, the net charge of an atom is 0, which means that the net charge of 12 kilograms of atoms is also 0. Therefore, 0 is the answer for the second item.